She kind of looks like anywhere from 16 to like 23. 16 is old enough because in Mexico, kids in there 15 and a half means.
And you've already said sober that you don't care about people as long as they're about to turn 18, which could be anywhere from 16 to what, 10? TikTok's biggest predator, Kevin Chung by PROUDEST.
Now listen, I talked about a lot of predators on TikTok, but this guy is probably the worst out of all of them. Not only does he admit to being a predator, not only does he make excuses for his predator behavior, he has openly harassed and stalked younger women in real life. And it's
I was about to be nice when I said this, but he's an admitted predator. Now, let's be honest, guys. If you're just walking down the street, looking around, or even scrolling through social media, and you see him, and you hear that he is a predator, are you really being surprised? I'm not one to judge people's looks. I mean, I look in the mirror every single day, so come on now. But let's be honest here. If we're putting the term predator next to anybody, I'm not surprised it's next to him. That's all I'm saying.
Surprising how this guy isn't in prison.
But she'll be 18 next year, you know what I mean? That's all that matters.
Yo, what's going on, guys? PROUDEST here. We are unfortunately back at it, talking about predators on the platform of TikTok.
It is like the Resonance Cascade every time I open that.
But Kevin Chung is a 33-year-old man that really blew up on TikTok off of his live stream. His live streams are based around him being completely freaked out.
Indulge in my substance.
He's talking about a girl. He's talking about what he wants to do with said girl, and he's doing all kinds of freaky shit. This guy can't seem to control himself, and it started getting to a point where people started to investigate his profile. Come to find out, most of these freaked out live streams all consist around women, and people are like, wait a second, the women in question that he's freaked out about are underage girls. And some of you guys are probably wondering, oh, Matt, he didn't know their age. Yes, he fucking did, and he admits to it openly, saying that he is interested in underage girls.
She'll be 18 next year, you know what I mean? That's all that matters.
What? She'll be 18 next year. That's all that matters. You freaked out weirdo. And who are the people that are tuning into these lives? Because he said he blew up off of this. So he blew up off people wanting to go and watch this weirdo be a freak ball on live, on TikTok of all places. How do you even have the enough attention span to watch a man just be a freak on a live stream enough for him to have a career off of it, or for him to quote unquote blow up doing it? People in this world are just sad. At the ripe old age of 33, we can't look at women our age.
Other phase a little bit. Whoa, what? You 33? I know. I'm trying to word you, man. She's beautiful, man.
Lock his ass up.
This is some crazy shit, but it only gets worse from here. When everybody started to catch on to Kevin Chung being a predator and interacting with underage girls, he goes on to play this victim card every single time. He had an incident in which he was drunk on a live stream and a girl jumped in his chat trying to talk to him. The girl in chat goes on to tell him that she's only 16 and he proceeds to flirt with her. This is his excuse.
And I'll tell you the reason why I got suspended, even though it's embarrassing. I drank a glass of wine. This girl joined the live stream. She kind of looks like anywhere from 16 to like 23.
Wait. 16 to 23 is crazy. Why? What?
16 to 23? I have never in my life met a 16-year-old that looks like a 23-year-old. Coming from someone who's graduated high school literally recently, I know y'all might think I'm old. I'm not that old. I graduated high school last year. I was around people who are around that age, and I've seen 23-year-olds. Not once in my life could I ever confuse a 16-year-old for a 23-year-old, and that's a wide scale. Yes, you were drunk, and he's trying to use that as some sort of excuse. No, it's not an excuse at all. And you've already said sober that you don't care about people as long as they're about to turn 18, which could be anywhere from 16 to what, 10? Like, come on now.
I just made a comment that she's attractive, and she was like, oh, I'm underage. She's 16. Or the chat revealed that she's 16, and then I just went off this tangent about how 16 is old enough because in Mexico, kids in there 15 and a half means...
What?
So...
No.
So let me get this straight. The chat tells you that she's 16. She tells you that she's 16. And you go on a rant as a 33-year-old man that 16 is old enough because in Mexico, it's allowed.
That ain't it.
Send his ass to jail, man.
Send his ass to the issue
jail.
Send him to Titan Station. Send him to Talalantis.
This is insane, man.
In chat, he does it
you know
once
he doesn't
again.
care.
Basically, he got exposed for texting an underage girl, asking to FaceTime them, talking inappropriately, and also sending pictures of himself to said underage girl.
That you sent a dick pic and you've been talking and courting a girl who was
No, like, we talked for maybe one night.
What?
And he goes on to
Does that
play
make it
victim once
better?
again and says this.
I don't know, yo. This might be a controversial video, but I want to make it because I got a bone to pick with some kind of people, and the kind of people are underage girls. Don't hit a guy up if you know he's over 18. All he's gonna get in trouble all he's gonna get out of talking to you is in trouble. So, like, don't try to destroy his career. Don't try to
make it
coerce
their
him or
fault.
persuade him.
This guy just said persuade him.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, there isn't a world, a land, a thought, an imagination where anybody underage could persuade me to talk to them, because it's very easy to tell when somebody's underage. It's actually very simple. And if you really can't tell that bad, probably because you're a predator, you could just ask and then stop talking to them. But out of all of that, I don't even know why he's trying to make an excuse, because he literally was making a bunch of excuses after someone outright told him that they were 16. After the chat told them that they were 16, he still was trying to go on a tangent talking about how 16 is apparently old enough to him. But now he's upset because people can persuade him to talk to them when they're underage. You weren't persuaded at all. You just don't care. You don't care. Why are you acting like you care? Your first apology video, you literally explained how you were explaining to them how 16 is old enough. To you, not old enough to most people, especially not to me and anybody else watching this video, but to you, apparently 16 is old enough.
He is playing victim as if a minor is making him feel uncomfortable when he is pursuing the conversation
insane.
with said minor. This is insane.
Don't try to be all pressy about it and not take no for an answer, because you're just using us for clout to rat us out.
Wait. Say that again.
To rat us out.
The minor is using
you guys are using us for clout to rat us out. You are openly admitting to being a predator, interacting with underage people, and you're upset when said underage person rats you out on speaking to them inappropriately.
You're crazy.
Send his ass to Black Mesa, bro. This is insane, bro. What the hell is happening?
Oh, he was messaging me. He wasn't to me. But you hit us up first. You reached out to us. You bothered us. You didn't take no for an answer from us and put us in a tough spot. So, like, I hate how that's always spun around.
Kevin's always talking.
He's mad because people are trying to expose him. Like, make that make sense. And then he's talking about, you put us in a bad spot. Us? You know more predators? You probably do. Y'all got some type of group chat. I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all over here sharing these same underage women like some weirdos. But outside of all of that, it is actually so easy to block people. It is so easy to not talk to people. It is so easy to do all of that. There are a lot of content creators, a lot of people with clout, a lot of people with status who get DMs every day, probably more than him, who find it very easy to not talk to underage girls. So I don't know why he's sitting here acting like he's the biggest thing since Drake, as if he's just getting flooded with these DMs that he just can't ignore. It's actually very easy to just simply swipe out, delete, or block said person, especially if you tell them no and they keep on going. The mental gymnastics he's trying to pull to make being a predator okay is sad to see in real time and disgusting overall.
How he said no and he doesn't feel comfortable talking to these people. Well, what about this right here, Kevin? Why is there messages from your TikTok in this guy's live stream saying, yeah, I've had a few instances with minors?
If she told you, Kevin,
like,
that's me,
what?
You're telling me you would say no?
I don't know.
Lock him up. What about this one? I didn't
Why
feel
are you
bad for them. I
hesitating?
think they're
No.
spineless, ready to rat you out for clout. Lock him up. Mind you, the minors flirted with me throughout the live stream first. Lock him up. I just get tempted and give
How are
in.
people like this
Lock
not in jail
him
already?
up. My
This
intent
loud and
is
proud.
to court them until they become legal, then do it. Honestly.
So it's hard to find girls my age.
What?
So sometimes when a girl that's young of age is coming on to me, I'll feel good because I know that I'm making like a good impression on them.
I can't take any more.
What the fuck are we talking about, man? How is this guy not in prison? He
disgusting.
just openly admitted to saying my intent is to court them until they become legal. That is a form of not only grooming, but a very blatant version of How?
Straight trying to groom and SA some minors. Like, bro, what is wrong with this guy? And again, he's loud and proud about it. Ask a simple question. Yo, if a minor was to tell you she's a minor, you gonna stop talking to her? And he literally lagged IRL. He is lagging from being asked a simple question. There is no talking to these people. There is no, like, I don't even know what you would have to say to someone like this for them to understand that what they're doing is the worst thing in the entire world. He doesn't seem to care. He literally again tried to go on a rant saying 16 is old enough, and is in TikTok live comment sections talking about he's had a few interactions with minors, and he's going to try and court them, literally groom them until they are 18. How with this much evidence is this man not behind bars?
Is this guy not in prison, and
That's
how
the
does he
big
still have a
question, bro.
platform on the app TikTok?
Like,
This is
he
insane.
needs
He's
to get
openly
banned, bro.
flirting with minors in the comments. Hey, let me sneak into your dorm room next year. Hope the butter chicken is good. What the fuck? Let me holler at you.
Like, a
She's
complete
cute. Never mind. She
creep.
seems underage. I don't want to get in trouble with jailbait. What is happening
Did
on
he
this
just say
platform? It
she has a
only gets
massive
worse from
potential?
here. So after everybody was
No.
exposing Kevin Chun for his predator behavior, a TikToker by the name of
Disgusting, bro.
Lila uploaded a video talking about her experience with Kevin Chun in real life. She goes on to say that when she was 13 and 14 years old, Kevin Chun lived in their neighborhood and interacted with them inappropriately at a swimming pool.
He
Not
watched younger
surprised.
girls go in and out. He had actually stared at my younger sister and her friend when she was 13 and her friend was 15,
Bro,
going
this
from the
is
pool to
disgusting.
back
Just
to my house.
beyond
Although
disgusting.
Kevin Chun is a weirdo, he does not have access to the public area of the community because he basically was banned and got into an altercation with a younger girl that actually lives directly right next to me, who is younger than I am.
that
I'm
in
only
jail?
19 right now, but back then she was probably, I want to say, like 8, 9.
And she
What?
tells us a story about how her father and mother hosted
Yo.
a Halloween party and invited Kevin Chun over. She talks about at this Halloween party, Kevin Chun was quiet. He wasn't talking to anybody, but for some reason, he tried to get comfortable with her and her little sister.
He was relatively normal except for being quiet and staring all the time at the party, but afterwards he kind of saw that in
Disgusting,
and
bruh.
tried to use it as an excuse to talk to us. He had tried to use my dad as an excuse to like basically come up to me and my younger sister. I want to say I was 13, she was 11. He had tried to basically come up to us and say like, oh, your dad's party was great, when is he gonna have another one, blah blah blah, stuff like that, am I invited, stuff like that. He was just trying to relatively wiggle his way into getting comfortable with us. The final straw was when he tried to sit next to us and he tried to get close to me.
And I'm just like, bro, why are you asking a 12?
The biggest question is how with the online evidence in person, why is he not behind bars? Again, like he said, he still has a platform on TikTok. He is openly talking about these things, not only in his own videos and in his lives, but in other people's videos and in other people's lives. He doesn't care. He needs actual consequences to stop and to be reformed. There's no helping somebody like this. He doesn't seem to care. He's doing this in person, going up and making excuses to talk to underage women about a party that their parents are hosting. Newsflash, why the fuck would some younger kids know about a party when their parents are going to be the ones hosting it? How about you talk to the adults instead of trying to be close to these kids, along with being close to them the entire time at parties, at pools, to the point of getting banned? You need to be put on a watch list. They need to be banned from multiple areas, any school zone, anywhere where there is younger children. You just don't need to be there.
13-year-old when their parents are gonna have another party. There are a ton of adults to talk to at this party, but for some reason at your grown age, you decide to interact with the 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds. This is just so weird and disgusting. Now, this isn't the first instance of an actual girl talking about interacting with Kevin Chun in real life. Shout out to the creator Junie once again for telling us how another minor came out and tried to go to the police station to try to get Kevin Chun locked up for stalking her. Come to find out, the police in this city said that they can't do anything to Kevin Chun unless he causes direct harm to a minor.
We had a local contact
get the
go into
fuck out of here, bro.
with all the evidence, only for them to basically yell at our contact saying that Kevin Chun is not a criminal until he's hurt or exploited a minor.
I want you guys also to know that this creator Junie also reached out to Kevin Chun's brother, in which he was trying to tell him like, hey, your brother's a little weird, he's doing weird stuff on TikTok, in which Kevin Chun's older brother blocked him. This is just the most insane shit I've
know?
seen on this level.
Worst police in the entire world. Like, how are you supposed to work with some people to lock up a man who's out here online? That's enough evidence. Him literally saying it to our faces, yet you can't do anything until he actually does the crime first. Bro, he's plotting, planning, and literally walking us through the crimes he is trying to commit. How about we just stop him before anybody gets hurt? And then his brother blocking some guy, so you just know it's probably a family of weirdos
on TikTok. This amount of evidence just to lead up nowhere for him to still have a platform on TikTok, for him to still be able to live stream on TikTok, is just insane to me, all right? He's constantly on the platform, constantly admitting to talking to underage people, and constantly interacting with underage people in real life and on the internet. It is insane to me how this guy has not been locked up yet. Kevin Chun is the biggest predator on TikTok, and I cannot believe that he is not in jail right now.
If she offered you an opportunity to meet up, she would come to your house. You would be okay with that or no?
I don't know, man. You're asking like a loaded question.
But yeah, lads, that's all I really wanted to talk about, man. Shout out to the creator, Junie, here for bringing this entire situation to the front spotlight, because a lot of people didn't know about this, and I found out about it by him. But yeah, lads, I just want to thank you guys for watching the videos, man. 62,000 subscribers.
W video by Pi Matt. Thank you for exposing or helping expose the weirdest predator I've ever seen in my entire life, because I just don't get how certain people can't just be a normal human being. Like, you can talk to him in your age. It's so easy. There are so many apps, so many places you can go, but yet he just wants to be a complete weirdo and apparently isn't even getting punished for it. That's the worst part. How do you have all this mountain of evidence and yet no one is doing anything except for the content creators, except for the random people on the internet? Like, it's just sad. The entire situation is sad. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below. If you want to support the original creator, definitely do so by clicking the link in the description. You can go ahead and watch the video yourself if you really want to. But if you want to continue to support me, the best way to do it would be to leave a like, subscribe, and definitely turn on that notification bell so you can be notified the millisecond a video goes live. That's enough for me. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.